Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I thought that I would do an empties video. I've used up a whole bag of products. Most of them are beauty related. Some are like some snacks and treats and things that I've just been loving. So if you'd like to see what I have run through and hear little mini reviews on if I'd recommend or not, then just keep watching. All right, so no rhyme or reason. I'm just gonna kind of dig in and see what comes out. All right, first up are things that I love, and I can only get them at the holiday time. It's these chocolates from Lindor. They are the peppermint cookie milk chocolate truffles. They used to have like a dark chocolate crunch truffle at Christmas time, at the holiday time, and they discontinued them and came out with these, which are also delicious. So what I do is I buy several bags once they are on Christmas clearance, and then I freeze them, and then I get to enjoy them all year long. So that is one of my little guilty pleasures, my little sweet indulgences. I'll have like one every, I don't know, one a week, I guess. Yes, so love these, highly recommend. Cantu Care for Kids Conditioning Detangler. I use this for my 4-year-old's curly hair. It works really well to kind of like refresh the curls and also to keep them healthy. So this is a really nice product. The Drunk Elephant product that I've completely gone through. This is the Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. I ended up using this a lot on my body just because I feel like it didn't really do a whole lot on my face. And I feel like that's what I'm running into with a lot of the Drunk Elephant products. I either love them or I don't really see any results. This one, I didn't really see any results. I was using it on my face. My face was really dry the last couple of months. I didn't really notice any difference between this and like a Neutrogena moisturizer, if I'm being completely honest, but my arms and my chest loved it. So I did end up using this product up. I don't think I would recommend this over other moisturizers at the drugstore. CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skincare Weightless Water Cream. This one was like the blue gel one. Yeah, there's a little bit left. This one I used on my hands at night because it's so hydrating that when I first got it, my face didn't need that level of hydration. And it also is scented. It's got like a beachy scent to it, which is really nice, but I just didn't want it on my face. So I used this on my hands, and it was a nice like hand cream. I didn't use it on the face because of the scent and just because it is a bit thicker. But if you do have extremely dry skin and you don't mind a fragrance, you might like this. I would still probably recommend my Neutrogena moisturizers over this one from CoverGirl, but it's not bad. Some cleansing pads. These are the Replenix Acne Clarifying Pads. These were a bit harsh. I know they're acne pads, but I've used some that I feel like didn't make my skin kind of like burn, and they still cleaned. So like the Derma-E ones are pretty good. The First Aid Beauty ones are really good. This one I just found to be a little bit harsher than some of the others. So I wouldn't recommend this one, but I would recommend the First Aid Beauty like clarifying ones, the Rock ones, and the Derma-E ones. I finally finished this guy, the Strivectin Tighten and Lift Peptide Tightening and Brightening Face Serum. I do think this works. I saw results. I liked the feel of it before all of my makeup, so I would recommend this one. I believe you can get this at a lot of CVS's. So I mean, it's drugstore technically, but it's definitely higher price point, not drugstore price point. Would recommend. The product that dried up on me, this one is the Essence Makeup Corrector Pen. What was nice is like if you messed up your eyeliner or your eyebrow, you could just kind of like use this and it would like erase the makeup, but it's completely dried out. And they gave you replacement tips. The product inside dried out before I could even replace the tip and use it again. So would I recommend? Yes, I definitely would. It was like a really affordable way to fix your eyeliner or clean up mascara marks or whatever. So I would recommend this. Setting spray that I've gone through, I think 2 of so far. This is the Benefit the Professional Super Setter. I think this works really well at smoothing out the face afterwards. It doesn't give you an airbrushed look, but it definitely doesn't accentuate pores and fine lines. So I think that that is something to note. So I would recommend. Amore Pacific Botanical Soothing Toner. I love the Amore Pacific line. While this bottle is empty, I actually just transferred this into like a pump bottle so that I can use my cleansing pads, kind of like spray it on, and I'm good to go. I don't have to like squeeze it out and pour it out. So I haven't completely used this up. I think I used up this much before I transferred it to another bottle, but I would recommend. I know Amore Pacific is pricey, but I've loved so many products of theirs that I do think it's worth it. Another setting spray, this one I definitely recommend. This is the Dermablend Power Setter 2-in-1 Set and Refresh Makeup Setting Spray. I think this one's fantastic. This, I would say, rivals like the Scandinavia one, the Urban Decay one. This is really good. Grande Cosmetics shampoo. This is their peptide shampoo. It's supposed to help your hair follicles like grow faster. I use this in conjunction with the serum, and I feel like I noticed some hair growth here. So I do think it works. It is pricey, and I don't feel like you get a lot in here. I would recommend, if you're trying to grow your hair out or just kind of grow new hair, I would recommend, but it is a little pricey, so I wait to get this on Black Friday or in like a holiday set, so it's discounted. Just something to note. Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. This is a nice mixture of like an oil serum and a water, so it sinks in the skin really well. Mine just expired because it does have oil in it. It's only good for 6 months from opening, so I wasn't able to use all of this up in 6 months. I got down to maybe here before it kind of went bad. So if you're going to get this, I would say get smaller sizes or get like the travel size, because I feel like that's what you can go through in 6 months. This was very hard to go through in 6 months, especially when I was only using it under my eyes, but it does a fantastic job of hydrating the skin around my eyes and sinking in so quickly and wearing beautifully under makeup. So I definitely recommend this. Here's the conditioner to the Grande Cosmetics shampoo and conditioner line. My husband wrote big C, so we didn't have to read the fine print when we're in the shower. Life hack, right? So would recommend, wait for a sale. The Sunday Riley A+ High Dose Retinoid Serum. I was using this in conjunction with the Good Genes and the Pink Drink Spray Toner and the eye cream, and I feel like all of them together working as a system worked really well. My skin looked amazing. You just don't get much in here. It says 1 fluid ounce, but I feel like the bottle is deceiving and you can't open it to get whatever's left in there, which is unfortunate. So it's pricey, and I do think that the whole system works really well together, but I'm not sure that I'm going to continue buying it just because it is pricey, but it did work. So if you're looking to try Sunday Riley and want to know if the products work, they definitely do. I'll leave it up to you if you want to spend the money. Perfume that I've run through is the Physicians Formula Butter Paradise Eau de Toilette. This came in a set a couple years ago, and I had it back up, so I hadn't opened it until probably last summer, but I ran through all of this over the summer and fall just because it's that kind of tropical vacation kind of scent. Really nice. I don't know if they sell it regularly, but I feel like they should. Here's one of the other Sunday Riley products. I ran through the Good Genes. I have repurchased this. I have a larger size of it. It is an all-in-one lactic acid treatment to kind of like do cell turnover and help cell growth, and I do think it works. I have repurchased, and I would recommend. I do think that this is one of the products that lasts on the longer side. Like their oils go bad pretty quickly. Their serums are okay. This one I feel like lasts the longest in the jar, so it makes the most sense for me to purchase it because it's not going to go bad before I can use it all. Grande Lash Serum. I 1000% recommend this. I started using this in November and stopped at the end of January just because my lashes were starting to fall out, just because that's the normal lash cycle, about 3 months, and then your lashes do kind of shed and start growing again. So I plan to start using it again in a week or two for like the beginning of the growth cycle. This works. My lashes get so long. I love it. Nail polish remover I've run through. It's been in other empties. This is the Mineral Fusion nail polish remover. It isn't irritating. It isn't drying. It smells kind of like herbally. It's the best nail polish remover I've found, and I have 3 more bottles. A spray I've run through before. This is the Replenix Soothing Antioxidant Mist. It's exactly that. It is soothing. It's somewhat hydrating. It gives you a little bit of like good skincare items. I mostly use it just because I find it so enjoyable to spray. It honestly is a soothing mist. Yes, it's good for your skin. I use it mostly just because I enjoy it. Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads. These were good. I feel like mine dried out before I could use all of them, but I'd had them open for a while. These are good. Elemis makes good skincare, good facial oils, good cleansing balms, good eye balms. Like they make a lot of really nice skincare. So if you're looking for like a resurfacing facial pad, this is a nice one, but a little on the pricey side. Dry shampoo powder. My favorite is the I Do Care one, but this one is good. I just didn't like the packaging. It was really hard to kind of like break up the powder and get it to spray out of this little nozzle. So I ended up putting this in an old I Do Care sponge applicator packaging, and it works really well. So this is great. You spray it on at night before you go to bed, and it soaks up all the oils, and you have like clean, fresh hair in the morning. So I do recommend, I just wish that the mechanism was improved a bit. Clear Eyes eye drops. Would recommend. They're all kind of the same to me. Oh, I ran through another A+ high dose retinoid serum. Interesting. Run through 2 of them. Didn't realize that. Some mascaras that have dried out and it's just time to say goodbye. The W7 Lashtastic. This one is really good if you get a fresh tube. It has so many little plastic bristles that it is fantastic for separating and getting every single lash. I like using this one as either a first step or last step to really separate the lashes, and it works so well. The only place I've seen this though is like at Marshall's, so everything's not the freshest there. And then also my Maybelline Snapscara in blue. I've recently been using the CoverGirl ultramarine blue black one, which is about deeper than this one, more of like a navy, and it's kind of replaced this one because I like the wand on that one better. Also, it's just expired, but I do have a backup that this one never been opened. I hope it's still fine because I know it's been years since they came out with this, but it's time to say goodbye to these. Of course, I ran through another L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. This one's in the very light shade, 0.5 to 2. Love this foundation. This is still one of my holy grails. Highly recommend. It is beautiful. Dr. Zenovia Glycolic Acne Control Peel Pads, Clear Complexion. Did I finish this one? I think I did. I think I liked this one. This one was a little bit more gentle than the Replenix one. My daughter actually used this one, and while she still has some like white bumps around the nose, I feel like it definitely helps to prevent acne, so I would recommend. The Derma E Ferulic Acid Resurfacing Pads. I don't think these are the ones I'm recommending. These were also a little bit on the harsh side. There are some other like cleansing pads that Derma E has that I would recommend. I think they came in like a yellow jar. I'll see if I can find them and put a picture here. These were also a little bit harsh, but if you have like intensely oily skin or a really big problem with cystic acne, I'm sure these would work really well. I just only need them in like certain areas, and my daughter needs it just around the nose, but everywhere else she's kind of dry. So didn't work perfectly for our skin types, but I'm sure they would work for other people. Deodorant I've run through, not sponsored. This is the Native Eucalyptus and Mint deodorant. I do find that these work, and they will work until I would say about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So these work all day. I would probably reapply at that point, but I love this scent. It's like one of my favorites, and I have repurchased, and I think I also purchased the like sandalwood and something scent, which also smells really nice, and the limited edition cherry macaron one, I think, like cherry vanilla. They do have some fun flavor scent combinations. A lotion that I couldn't use up in time, but I did really like this, is the Derma E Lemongrass and Thyme Tone Correcting Shea Body Butter. This one expires in March of this year, but it's already smelling bad, so I'm not going to use it any longer. I probably use down to about here, so a good amount of it, and the lemongrass smells amazing. If you guys are familiar with the Jane Iredale product line that smells like lemongrass, it smells just like this. Only one little bag of wipes this time. This is the Sweet and Shimmer, the Ulta peppermint scented wipes. I probably just use these for swatches. I don't usually use these on my face unless I'm wearing glitters. It was like a good $1 section wipe container. Can't fault it. Here's a little mini size of the Good Jeans from Sunday Riley. I already mentioned I went through the big one. Mary Kay Makeup Setting Spray. This one was fine, and I think they said that this is made at the same plant as the Scandinavia setting spray, so it's the same formula, just a different name on the label, which is interesting. This one I think is like, I want to say $16. The Scandinavian one's like $30. Granted, you don't get as much. Might be easier to access from a Mary Kay rep. A vitamin C cream from I Do Care. It was fine. I like the packaging. I like how it's like bright and fun and neon, but I can't say I'd recommend this over any of my other vitamin C products from like Derma E or Pixie. So it was fine. It was affordable. The packaging is usually what gets me. A mascara that I just didn't like and I don't think I will be using is the Stila Stale Day Mascara. It was just dry and chunky from the get-go, so I'm just not going to use it. Wouldn't recommend. But the Tower 28 Making Waves mascara is fantastic, and mine just dried out. I have the Jet color. I know they have a brown one too, which is also curious, which I'm curious to try. This is what the wand looks like. It is a fantastic, fantastic mascara, and I think only for $20. Would highly recommend. 2 things left. The first one being a color correcting concealer from Maybelline, the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. This one is the brightener one, so it's like that pinky peach one. This works so well at correcting the blue under eyes or like veinage or anything. It's fantastic. I ended up pulling off the sponge off of mine just because it's kind of like unhygienic to keep using the same thing on your face over and over, but highly recommend this one. I've also given it to my sister, my mother. I've gotten tons of people hooked. And finally, a little empty that I've been obsessed with is this little commodity milk fragrance. It smells so good that I purchased the bigger size, and I'm already quite a bit through this one, so I might have to just like bite the bullet and buy a full size and commit, but it smells so good. There's like nothing left in here, but it is like warm and cozy and welcoming, and I love it. Would definitely recommend. So that is it for my Beauty Empties, what I've used up or what's expired on me. Would I recommend, would I repurchase or not? Hope you guys found this helpful. If you did enjoy this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.